Hey y'all. Whoops. I gotta keep this thing set right. Yeah, you're on a rocky stand. Hey, I just got through watching Idaho Hillbilly. And he had a video where he scored a four-wheeler for free, found it on the side of the road with a free sign on it. That got me to thinking. About 15, 20 years ago, I was working over at Scio, and a lot of backcountry between here and there. And there's this one old farmer boy. He had a garden out behind his house, and he loved to do his gardening. And then any of his excess vegetables, he'd put in a wheelbarrow, and with a free sign on it, for people to swing by and get free tomatoes or cucumbers or whatever. You just set it out there. Whoever wanted it, take what you wanted for free. So every evening on my way home from work, I'd swing on by there and see if he had something that I wasn't harvesting yet in my garden. And, you know, like tomatoes. If I didn't have tomatoes at the time, I'd grab a couple of his tomatoes and start making tomato sandwiches and stuff. It's on the side of the road, you know, right there. Didn't even have a donation box or nothing to leave donations. But I decided for a prank this one day on the way on home. I stopped on in there, took out the box of vegetables that he had that was sitting in the wheelbarrow, took that on out of the wheelbarrow, loaded up the wheelbarrow and the free sign and loaded up in my truck and took off with it. Well, of course, about 2 hours later, I go on back. I had no intentions of keeping it. You know, I just doing it to prank the old man. A couple hours later, I went back and returned it. He was shaking his head. He's, man, I was wondering what happened. He says, I couldn't figure that all out. I said, yeah, the sign said it was free, so I took it. Anyway, he was a pretty cool old guy. Well, let's see here. California stop with a ranger behind me. Yeah, it's just a park ranger though. Ain't got to worry about them. Oh, there goes the fish truck. They're going to go stock the ponds or a lake or something. I should whip around and follow him. See where he's going to dump the fish off at. They stocked the pond right across my left, you know, the pond right across the road from me at Sunnyside Park. And they dumped some pretty nice sized fish on in there. But I got friends of mine always trying to say, hey, you know what? Go over to that pond fishing. We catch lots of fish. We catch big fish. But I don't know. For me, when I go out fishing, I don't care if I catch something or not. Well, yeah, I do care. I want to catch that buzz. And outside of that, I don't want the fish to bother me, let alone a bunch of other fishermen hanging around both sides of me. Generally, when I go fishing, I cut the hook off, put a weight out on the end, cast it out in the water, sit back and chill back with my beer, and that way the fish don't bother me. Well, I reckon this chat's been long enough. Told the story I intended to tell. Just remember, folks, if the girls don't find you handsome like me, they can find you handy like me. And if they don't find you handy like me, just pray that they find you. Y'all come back now, yeah. Bye!